Felicia and Jacob. We are gathered here today to celebrate and honor the love that you share. And we are also here to uplift and support you as you move forward and enter into this next big step of your lives as a married couple. I want to thank you both for your openness and willingness to be vulnerable, to be yourselves, and to be fully present in your time here today. One of the most beautiful parts of being human is how we get to experience and know love. Whether it's the unconditional love we share between ourselves and our fur babies, the simple, trustworthy, and caring love we know through our best friends, or the miraculous, otherworldly, and sometimes profoundly frustrating kind of love that we share with our partners in life. Love, simply put, gives us meaning, purpose, and a sense of connection that is truly worth fighting for in this lifetime. We can take it lightly that you two have found each other out of 7 billion or so people on this planet. We can say that it was all by chance or mere coincidence, and that simply put, you were neighbors in the 5th grade, both braces clad, and after years and years of friendship, note passing, and trust building, you eventually came to like each other and simply decided to give it a shot, and now we're here. While I don't throw away the simplicity in that perspective, I think it's also beautiful to ponder that perhaps on some mystical level, life arranged itself perfectly in such a way that guaranteed that you would meet. That life unfolded with such grace so that you were both destined to find one another. Let us take a moment to recognize every stage of life that you both have lived so far, all the ancestors who have come before you, the life that is yet to come, and every moment, both significant and seemingly mundane, that has led you both here today to this moment.
Felicia, you're my best friend. You're the one I come home to every day. And you're the one I tell all my nerdy facts to, and you listen like you know what I'm saying. You're my everything. We've been best friends for 16 years. Throughout middle school, we would pass notes back and forth to each other. We would get in trouble for talking during class, and our teachers would have to move our seats away from each other. I first realized I was in love with you in high school. When you moved out of the neighborhood we met in, I walked home thinking I would never see you again, even though you were only a few miles from me. From our senior homecoming, when we had our first dance and our first kiss, to building up the courage to ask you to be my girlfriend 6 months later, to living together 4 years later, you've been there supporting me and pushing me to be the best person I can be. With all of these milestones we've gone through together, I cannot think of a life without you. You're my best friend, you brighten my days, you pick me up when I'm down, you do everything a partner should do. Felicia, I promise to always remember the little things, like kissing you goodnight, promise to open jars for you and pretend that you loosened it, even though we both know it was my manly muscles that opened that thing. Most of all, I promise to learn from my mistakes, to grow from our struggles, and to encourage you to pursue your dreams. Lastly, I promise to always be by your side and love you forever.
On May 3rd, 1993, the other half of my heart entered this world. There are no words that I could possibly express to thank your family for raising the most handsome, kind, genuine, and loving man that you have become to be. In our 16 years of friendship, I've been dumb, I've been smart, and I've been witty in the decisions that I've made. But one decision I know I'll never regret would be choosing to love you. I find myself wondering when all this began, because most days it feels like just yesterday we were kids sitting on a bench talking about one day. Well, today's the day. It wasn't your good looks, your luscious lips that first drew me in. It was your charm, sense of humor, and above all, the way you looked at me. You didn't just look at me, you saw me. And you never just loved me, you connected with me. It was never just a hug from you, it was always an embrace. We come from incredibly different places in this world, however, our differences somehow always manage to create the most perfect blend. You see, somehow you managed to break down my barriers and persisted for well over a decade to prove me a point. The point that I never thought I deserved to be loved, never felt worthy of someone as amazing as you, but no matter how difficult it was at times, you never left. It was those moments where you reminded me that it's okay to be weird, silly, and still be accepted. You are my strength, my purpose, and my reason. You are the best part of me, and most importantly, you are my best friend. Together we stand strong, hand in hand before one another. We promise love and we promise forever, but this is more than that. This is the start of the best chapter we've ever written in our lives. I wish to give you a fraction of the happiness you've given me, and so I vow to love you the best I know how. I vow to appreciate you each and every day, and I vow to value and cherish you in your many forms. Today and forever, I vow to continue being your best friend forever because you are my true colors. Cheers to the future, and cheers to ownership.
While you've made this sacred commitment to each other, bonding your hearts forever, I have heard your words, witnessed your friendship, and certainly felt your love. Ram Dass says, "The heart surrenders everything to the moment. The mind judges and holds back." So when you find yourself in times of struggle or difficulty, relax into your heart and allow that space to guide you. In many ways, life itself and marriage is about perfecting the dance between effort and surrender. Know when to work and know when to let go. And know that all you can ever truly do at any given moment is your best. Again, you are here in the truths that life is fleeting, it is impermanent, and it is often unpredictable. What better way to navigate this life than to continue to live in love side by side with your person and your partner in all things? Felicia and Jacob, you have formalized the existence of the bond between you with words spoken and with the giving and receiving of rings. It is my honor and sincerest pleasure to pronounce you husband and wife. Yay! You can kiss each other.